point of view here. Why is the enforcement director being roped in this multi-agency crackdown on PFI? Because this is related to the terror funding that we are told will be the role of the ED to investigate. So the NIA will be looking at the multi-terror angle if there is, as far as the PFI office bearers are concerned who have been taken into custody. The terror funding angle is something that will be looked upon by the enforcement directorate. So let me go back to Deepak on this. Deepak, we are getting pictures from Mangaluru and from Bengaluru as well, from Richmond town, where there are protests taking place.
Yes, protests are taking place at SK Garden in Benson town. That's where the PFI main office in Bengaluru is. There's also another house in Richmond town that's being searched, is what we've been told. There are multiple locations, mind you, where searches are going on. And PFI members, leaders in particular, are actively present in various parts of Karnataka. In Mangaluru, the searches began around 3 this morning. There are protests that were witnessed there. The commissioner of Mangaluru had arrived at the spot. Multiple people there being detained. We've been told that paramilitary forces are also deployed at, SK Garden. That's where the PFI main office is. Now, more importantly, we should understand that at this point in time, like you mentioned, it's not just the NIA, it's also the ED that is conducting these searches along with the police and the paramilitary force, giving them support. Now, ED, of course, is going to be looking into the funding that the, PFI is getting. Where are these funds coming from, and are there any sort of violations in terms of, either donations that they have received or that they have made? Apart from that, multiple cases have been booked against the organization PFI overall. There have been a lot of allegations that they're facing. This is one of the biggest, searches that are going on in the country. If you consider the scale, the enormity of, these searches, it's going on in different states. It's going on in multiple locations in each state and simultaneously. So it looks like, there is some sort of major lead that the NIA has got based on which these searches are being conducted. We'll have to wait till the end of the day, of course, before the agency gives us a clear-cut answer as to what, they have found through these searches and what was the reason for that.
Right. But Somit, is it also in the background when it comes to the searches and the investigation that was being carried out by the Nizamabad police? Thereafter, it was the NIA that started with their investigation.
Well, yes, the investigation is under process now because, where they have found that, these Abdul Khader, the prime accused, and also who's also known as the karate master, along with Sheikh Saadullah, one of the, active PFI activists, we can say. Along with him, they have organized a PFI camp where, initially Nizamabad police have cracked down on them, these PFI activists, and also noticed that more than 200 people from across different districts, even from the neighboring, states, they have come to the Nizamabad district in Telangana to undergo physical efficiency training, and mainly police have seized handwritten books and also the literature, where it was clearly seen that by 2047 India should be turned to an Islamic nation, and also they have stated that their main aim is to lure vulnerable Muslims and also turn them to initially provoke them with sensitive information and also speeches, provoking speeches, and then to use them to destabilize the country, to use them how to pelt stones, how to kill people from the particular religion, and also after that they will be used to turn to human suicide bombers if needed. So initially police have cracked down on them, and later UAPA was registered, and immediately NIA has took over the investigation, and they have started raids, conducting raids on last Sunday, and over 38 locations they have conducted raids and have arrested 4 active PFI activists, including a black belt karate master, where he was also giving training to the several people, and he was a youngster, and he was arrested, and the 4 were sent to the judicial remand after submitting them, producing them before the court, and also requesting the court that PFI, these people, NIA has stated in the remand report, stating that these people are preparing for a terror attack in the country, and
right.
We are having information on this, and these accused should be remanded immediately to the judicial custody, and later after that court has agreed to the remand report, and they have been
well, as far as